Саламатсыздар ма, құрметті студенттер? Бүгінгі сабағымызда біз бұрыннан бізге белгілі алгебралық өрнектер, алгебра курсынан белгілі алгебралық өрнектер, оларды ықшамдау, ортақ көпіршік шартына шығару, көбейткішке жіктеу, яғни амалдарының ағылшын тіліндегі аудармасы мен ағылшын тіліндегі қарастыратын боламыз осы амалдардың барлығын. Жақсы, сабақ барысында әдеттегідей кейбір жаңа ұғымдардың қазақша аудармасын айтып отыратын боламын. Жақсы, сабағымызды бастайық. Let's get started. So, after this lesson, students will be able to algebraic expressions, expanding algebraic expressions, find the greatest common factor of an expression and factor it outside the parentheses, factor quadratic expression, factor the difference of two squares. An algebraic expression or a variable expression is combination of terms by the operation such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. For example, let us have a look at the expression 5x plus 7. So consider this expression. Thus we can say that this expression is an example of algebraic expression. So there are different components of algebraic expression. Let us have a look at the image given below in order to understand the concept of variables, constants, terms, and coefficients of any algebraic expression. In other words, any algebraic expressions consists from these different components. It is variables, constants, terms, and coefficients. So we consider this algebraic expression, and this number, it is terms of the algebraic expression. If we more slightly, coefficient, it is 5, it is coefficient, x is variable of algebraic expression, and 7 is constant. Any algebraic expression consists coefficients, variable, or constant. Яғни бұл жерде айтқымыз келіп тұрғаны, алгебралық өрнек өздеріңіз білетіндей көбейту, қосу, азайту, бөлу амалдарымен қоса қандай да бір айнымалылардың қатынасымен байланысқан болады, және әрбір алгебралық өрнек коэффициенттен, айнымалдан және тұрақтыдан тұрады. Және осылардың қосындысы айырымы түрінде бірігуі мүмкін деген мағынаны білдіреді. So, main components of algebraic expression, it is coefficient, variables, and constant. Next operation, it is expanding. To expand a bracket means to multiply each term in the bracket by the expression outside the brackets. For example, in the expression 3 times in brackets m plus 7, multiply both m and 7 by 3. So 3 times m plus 7. To find this expression, we might expanding brackets involve using skills simplifying algebra. So we must multiply each terms in the brackets. 3 times m, 3m, plus 3 times 7 is 21. Remember that 2 times a we write as 2a and read as 2a, and a times a we write and read as a squared. So, for example, expand this expression. To expand this expression, we multiply by this 4, coefficient 4 to any terms in this expression. So 4 times 3n is 12n plus 4 times I, it is 4i. Here 12 and 4 is coefficients, n and I, these term variables. In this algebraic expression, we not have constants. This without constants. So as example, we can expand the following expressions and collect like terms. Next, our operation, it is factorizing. Factorizing is a reverse process of expanding brackets. Factorizing and expanding are reverse processes. To factorize the expression means to put in a brackets by taking out the greatest common factor. For example, expanding brackets will require to multiply x plus 1 to be written as 2x plus 2. Factorization will be start with 2x plus 2 and end with up to in brackets x plus 1. So, as we say above, the factorizing and expanding are reverse processes. If we make 2 in the parents x plus 1 to this form, it is expanding. If we make reverse process, it is factorizing. To expression 2 in parentheses x plus 1 and 2x plus 2 are equivalent. They have the same value for all of x. In previous grades, we factored by taking out common factor and using difference squared. So we consider some simplest way of factorizing process. Firstly, find the greatest common factor of each of terms in the expression. In this greatest common factor is 2. Next, write the greatest common factor 2 in front of any brackets. Fill in each term in the brackets by multiplying out. In this expression, you need to factorize the following algebraic expression. For the following expression, factorize the first pair, then second pair. This exercise as we will take as homework. So next, our process, it is factor quadratic expression. A quadratic expression is in math is said expression including a squared term or square number, that is a term up to x squared. The highest power of quadratic expression is 2. In general case of quadratic expression will be in this form. Here a is the coefficient from x squared, b coefficient from the x term, and c is constant. For example, in these two examples, two quadratic expression, x squared minus 2x plus 1 and 2x squared plus 3x and minus 2. In the second example, a equal to 2, b is equal to 3, and c constant is equal to negative 2. In the first example, a is equal to 1, b is equal to negative 2, c constant is equal to 1. We factorize quadratic expression of this short using double brackets. There are different methods we can use depending on whether the coefficient of x squared is greater than 1. So, for example, we need to factorize this quadratic expression. To factorize this expression, find two numbers that have a product of 10 and the sum of positive 7. They're capable of making plus 10 by multiplying two numbers. These are two cases, 1 and 10, and 2 and 5. And the multiplication of these numbers are equal to 10 in both cases. Only the combination of 2 and 5 will also give a sum of 7. So the two numbers are 2 and 5. So the factorizing of this quadratic expression is equal to in parentheses x plus 2 times x plus 5. To check this answer is correct, expand out the brackets. So x times x, it's x squared. X times 5, it's 5x. 2 times x, 2x. 2 times 5, it's 10. So combine like terms and take this quadratic expression. This is the original expression, so it is a correct factorization. And next, factor the difference of squares. The difference of two numbers is found by subtracting. The difference of two squares means one square term subtracts another square term. For example, x squared minus 9 would be difference of 2 squared as x squared. It will be squared. A squared term has been multiplied by itself, and 9. A squared number 3 times 3. The difference of two squares can be factorized into brackets using the method above for factorizing squares. So, for example, factorize this expression x squared minus 4. Quadratics can be factorized into the form x plus a times x plus b. X squared minus 4 can be written as this form. So, to factorize this quadratic expression, find two numbers that have a product of -4 and the sum of 0. It's this case factor pairs that make -4 either -1 multiplied by 4 or next pair 1 and -4 or -2 and -2. Or sorry, -2 and 2. The factor of pi has product of 4, but a sum of 0 is only a negative pair from -2 and 2, because -2 multiply 2, it is -4, and the sum of these numbers is equal to 0. Therefore, the two numbers to go into the brackets are -2 and 2. This gives in this form. So to check this answer, expand the brackets to see if answer gives original expression. If it does not, this is the correct factorization. Does. If it is does, yes. So we may check by multiplying these expressions and give that the factorizing. So the collection like terms gives original expression of x squared minus 2. So as homework, we can take this exercise 3 in first factorizing this following, this quadratic power factor of quadratic expression. Next examples, factor the difference of two squares is this example. So That's all. Сонымен біздің сабағымыз аяқталды бүгінге. Тыңдағандарыңызға рахмет. Сау болыңыздар.